recognize, my brothers and sisters, and this is where I'm getting to in the heart of our discussion today, is that Islamophobia is one of the biggest threats that faces this country. It makes us less safe and less free. Islamophobia is a tool that's been used to undermine freedom in America and escalate conflict in the world. Terrorism is the least in terms of what could actually kill a person. However, the focus on radicalized American Muslims serves not to keep the American people safe, but to whip up a sense of fear and paranoia, which can be used to squash dissent and win consent for violations of civil rights at home and abroad. We cannot let their hatred for Allah be greater than our love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We cannot, I would be embarrassed on the day of judgment. That Allah shows me that Islamophobes, how much money they spend, how much time they spend against Islam, and it's more than the effort I spend to defend the deen. Islamophobia is not the result of bad things done by Muslims, because every group has people who do bad things in its name. Rather, Islamophobia results from two things. Number one is the Islamophobia industry that has spent over $200 million to demonize Islam in America. And number two, from politicians who don't have real answers to the real problems plaguing America, targeting this community. One of America's greatest heroes, Malcolm X, rahmatullahi alayhi, before he was assassinated, he said, if there is one religion that can solve the social and economic problems and the problems of racism and social and economic injustice that plagues America, is Islam. Islam has the solution to what this country needs. We have that solution. Allah has entrusted us with that solution. The messengers came to challenge the status quo. They came to challenge oppression. They came to help the oppressed. They didn't say we just don't want to rock the boat. Imagine where Islam would be today if the Sahaba didn't want to rock the boat and weren't willing to challenge the status quo. No, we have to be willing to challenge the status quo, my brothers and sisters. I was in a meeting with some Christian priests, some Catholic priests, and they said a lot of people are leaving our religion and they're joining Islam. Why? Because our religion is being used to reinforce the status quo, and people are not happy with the status quo, and they see Islam as a challenge to the status quo, which people are not satisfied with. They feared the growth of Islam, so they attacked Islam. And as a result, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show them Islam's strengthening and becoming stronger. So we have a big role to challenge Islamophobia, and in doing so, you save the lives of people.